Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw. Welcome to my big CD update video. And the reason why I'm calling it the big CD update video is because I'm covering 8 CDs in this video. I usually cover 3 or 4 or 5, but there's 8 in total. And at the end of the video, I'm going to kind of show you a deal that I got a hold of while I was in Best Buy, getting the last 2 CDs, which you'll be seeing, the 7th and 8th CD. It's not related to the metals, just DVDs, just want to show them off. But anyways, the first 6 CDs we're going to get to right now are from FYE, and unfortunately, the store in my local mall is closing, so they're having a big deal. So I had to go over there and get to the sales and basically pick up some CDs. So here are the first 6 from FYE. The first one we're going to be talking about is Scale, The Summit, The Collective. Try to get that glare. This is a beautiful, beautiful cover. Wow. I have the Migration 2013, if you've seen that video. Definitely an amazing album, but The Collective is also awesome as well. There's a song on the back entitled Whales, number 2, right there. I actually ordered a shirt online from the band, and it was actually around the title of Whales, because it has a bunch of whales on the shirt. I'll show you the CD case. It's roughly the same image. It's kind of turned sideways. But, yeah, amazing CD. This is actually the album that I discovered the band Scale, The Summit, so I'm actually glad they had this. They only had one of these, so put that down there. The next one we're going to talk about is the Black Dahlia Murder, Deflorate. Whew, man, this is another amazing album. The follow-up to Nocturnal definitely was a good thing here. I didn't know this when I first bought it, but there's actually a DVD that comes with this right here. But just, you know, plain white, which is not bad. But the booklet's actually in this little slot in here. So, definitely a good CD. I love the ending track, I Will Return. It's probably one of my personal favorite tracks from them. I don't know if it's my personal favorite, but it's one of them. But, yeah, Deflorate. Good stuff there. Definitely recommend this if you're a Black Dahlia Murder fan and you only know of Nocturnal, because that's a huge album from them. So, the next up, Protest the Hero, Skrillex. I've said this in my review of this album when I reviewed it earlier this year in my discography, that this was my personal favorite album from them, and it still is. Beautiful artwork from the bass player Arif's grandfather, entitled Skrillex, so makes sense why they titled the album Skrillex. I love the actual artwork. I mean, the CD artwork. That is beautiful. Wait. Yeah, that is, man. And the booklet, interestingly enough, there is actually stapled, kind of. So you can't take it out. But as you can tell, you flip through and you see the lyrical content. You can flip through and see different little pictures. Definitely awesome. It's kind of different to see these cases as being, instead of like an actual glass case, it's just a flip open thing. Which I have no problem with. I have no issue with that whatsoever. I think it's kind of a, you know, cool thing to make it more collectible. The next album, hoping I'm going to say this correctly because I'm probably not. Ghost, Opus Eponymous. Probably butchered that, but, you know, I've heard it much different ways. I've heard it pronounced that way, so I want to assume that's the right answer. This is actually a sleeve. I'm actually going to keep the sleeve. The sleeve is awesome. But I took the sleeve off. The first record, man, I've reviewed their second album, which, as we all know, was Infestissimum, so I'm hoping it's correct. I like that CD case cover. It's cool, too. Awesome stuff, man. I love this album. I discovered it, of course, late, but definitely a good release. And there's only one of these, too. And also one of those, Deflorate and Skrillex. I forgot to mention that. But, yeah, all the first 4 CDs you've seen, there was only one of them left. So I definitely wanted to pick them up. Now this, I have the live version, but I do not have the actual CD version until now. Between the Buried and Me, Colors. This was the album that I discovered the band, Colors. And since then, they've released great material. The Great Misdirect, Parallax 2, Parallax, Hypersleep Dialogues, the EP, Alaska, Before Colors, and the other stuff. But yeah, definitely. Oh, there goes the... I would pick that up. Where'd it go? Sorry about that. And it's interestingly enough, I didn't know this, but the case is like, you know, it's all about colors, right? It's all about colors. The case is more colorful. Let's show you that again. Case was more colorful. See, and that's kind of different looking. Sorry about the glare there. And then you open up, and then it's just like an outline. And there goes that little piece of paper that was in it, but it's like there's no color. Kind of interesting thing. I'm going to leave that on the floor. I'm not going to pick that piece of paper up because I'm lazy. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this thing back in there, the sleeve. Okay, it's not wanting to go. I'll just do it later. Sorry about that. Wasted a little bit too much time. Anyway, so, speaking of Between the Buried and Me, The Great Misdirect, the follow-up to Colors. This was actually, there's only one of these left. There was actually another Colors, but I definitely wanted to pick up The Great Misdirect, which is, I saw this live in October, was it 31st? Yeah, I have the poster up there, of the first time I saw them in 2009, and they actually performed this in its entirety. And I believe it was the first time live in its entirety, and I got to hear it first. And of course, I didn't know the album, so I'm sitting there going, okay. And then of course we get to the Swim in the Moon, 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes at the end, and I'm just like, I don't know this song, but it's like awesome, and it keeps on going, But interestingly enough, album artwork. It's got like the city and then the red coming over it, so, oh, whoops, there it goes. And then have these arrows. Cool stuff. Now, that's the 6 CDs that came from FYE. Now we're going to talk about the Best Buy last 2 CDs, then I'll show you the bonus stuff, and then we're done. Okay, so surprisingly enough, I was at Best Buy just, looking at stuff, and they had this album, and I remember correctly, they didn't have this album in FYE, and I don't think they've ever had it at FYE, at least from my recognition. Still this album from System of a Down. Let me just flip that around, actually, the CD. Because, actually, as you could tell from the actual showing, and I'll show it again, when I flip it, there you go, that there's no booklet. It's just still the album. Still this album, that's what they're basically saying. Great songs. They got Bubbles, which I think that's a really cool name. Mr. Jack, IEAIAIO. You could mess up that. Pictures, Highway Song, Ego Brain. Ooh, well, Roulette. Some good stuff here. Definitely wanted to pick this up. It was a fairly good deal. But like I said, FYE did not have it. But surprisingly, Best Buy did. The last one we're going to talk about was an album that was actually on my top 10 list. It started off Revocation, self-titled Revocation. Amazing release. I love the album artwork. It's different than most albums that I've really seen. It's just like this gold, and then we have this random picture. Because it's like, gold has the band's name, but there's the typical, just regular, straight gold. And then this picture with all these colors going on in it. And then you flip open to the actual booklet, and the booklet, look at that. Look how pristine that is. That's crazy. And then here, it's just the gold, has the design there. It's very interesting stuff. Man, 8 CDs in all. So, I'm fairly happy and hoping I get to go back to FYE and see what else they got a hold of. What else basically, what the sales are. So, the last thing I'm going to show you. This is the reason why I wanted to hold this up, because I was at Best Buy. I picked up those 2 CDs, Revocation, System of a Down. And they were having a sale. I'm a Family Guy fan. I love Family Guy. And for some reason, I don't know why. See that? That's Volume 6. Volume 5. Make sure I don't mess them up. Volume 8. Not in order, but I got Volume 9 and Volume 7. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Each one of these was $7. What? And you're probably thinking, what? That's, I really don't know. If you don't know, like, DVDs are, for at least full seasons, are roughly $30. Like, FYE, even though they're having their sale, they roughly came out to $20. $7 for each of these series of volumes of over at least 13 or more episodes, and there's 3 discs each, and there's all these bonus stuff. $7 each. I could not pass up that deal. That was just like crazy. But anyway, so that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed basically all of the CDs that I picked up. I will enjoy them and definitely listen to them, because now I have them as my own. I get to collect, and of course the DVDs as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys soon with another review, or probably the 2014 video starting the whole new year. Don't know which, but either way, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.